Tree plantations are the world's favorite climate solution. Governments love them, corporates fund them, and social media talk about them. But let me break it for you. Most of these trees are already dead, and the rest, they might actually be making the climate even worse. You've probably seen this, a shiny press release about 1 million trees planted. But here's the catch. Up to 85% of those trees never survive because nobody sticks around after the cameras are off. No watering, no soil care, no ecosystem to support the saplings, just PR. Worse, a lot of these plantation drives are conducted in areas that were never supposed to have trees, savannas, grasslands, or semi-arid zones. In Africa and Asia, large herbivores often trample these saplings, not because they hate the planet, but because these plants were not supposed to be there. The most planted tree species, like eucalyptus, pine, and teak, are all great for timber but terrible for biodiversity if planted in a monocultural way. These species choke the soil, drain groundwater, and suppress native biodiversity, damaging the entire ecosystem. Some of these plantations have even wiped out grasslands that supported endangered species. This isn't afforestation, it's ecological erasure, and we're losing real ecosystems to fake forests. Let's do some math to understand this better. A mature tree absorbs about 22 kilograms of CO2 per year. To reach there and become a true carbon sink, a tree needs to grow till maturity and stay put. But guess what? A single planted sapling takes 15 years to get there, only if it survives. And before that, plants release CO2 from transportation, soil disturbance, and land clearing until their photosynthetic capacity fully develops. On the other hand, studies show that natural forests are, on average, 40 times better at storing carbon than plantations. Even mixed planted forests store 70% more carbon per hectare than monoculture plantations because they're ecosystems rich in soil, fungi, insects, and biomass. Here's another twist. Planting trees in snowy regions near the poles is likely to cause a net warming outweighing CO2 uptake. While planting them in temperate climates, like that of the UK, much of Europe, and parts of the US, may have no net effect on the climate. This shows that these plantations are like a selfie with no depth. Looks nice, does nothing. So if tree plantations suck, why are we still obsessed with them? Because they're cheap, measurable, and marketable. Plant 1,000 trees, post a photo, call it climate action. It's tree washing, like greenwashing, but leafier. Companies use it to offset emissions, politicians cut ribbons, and influencers feature them in brand collabs. All while these plantations are often pine and eucalyptus, two of the most flammable trees on Earth. The same trees are causing wildfires in Spain, Portugal, and Australia. Oh, and climate isn't the only threat. Droughts are already killing saplings. In England's biggest reforestation programs, 40 to 90% of saplings died from drought. So what do we do to fight climate change? Protect the forest we already have, because once an old forest is gone, it's gone. No plantation can replicate the millennia of natural carbon reserves, life, and ecosystem balance. According to studies, simply stopping deforestation could reduce annual global emissions by around 10%. And while planting has its place, assisted natural regeneration is far more impactful. It is cheaper, smarter, and way more effective for the planet. It restores entire ecosystems, soils, fungi, wetlands, and pollinators, where planting hardly succeeds. Tree planting is not a solution, but a distraction from the real issue. We don't need more saplings, but evidence-backed, long-term action. Protect forests, restore ecosystems, and definitely stop dressing up photo ops as climate action. Subscribe to EcoCreds for more.